Sur le feu. Bad. Fire. Sur le feu. Bad. Bad. Ils vont l'hilar. Tirez les gars. Good evening, fellow Ambazonians and friends of Ambazonia. In the liberation struggle, every day is a battle. Yesterday, you won a big battle. Today, the Ambazonia Defense Forces in the state of Donga carry out an operation and had an intensive, high firepower gunfight, a battle with the Cameroun occupation military. The policy of Cameroun in Ambazonia. First, the Cameroun political occupation system of governance in Ambazonia has collapsed. The Cameroun political system for occupational governance in Ambazonia has collapsed due to the Ambazonian strategy of making the territory ungovernable. What is left? It's a military occupation attempting to re-establish the political occupation. This is the reality on the ground. The military, what they are trying to do, number one, to terrorize the population. Number two, to subjugate the population. Number three, to make the population become submissive. Cameroon occupation military are in Ambazonia to, number one, terrorize the population, which is to frighten them, to subjugate them, to make them to become submissive in order to create a passive population. What they are attempting to do is what they have done in La République du Cameroun itself. Ayijo, the former dictator of La République du Cameroun, and Mr. Biya, they have used violence to subjugate their population, make them to become submissive to the military, to the army, to the police, to the gendarmes, to be submissive to the colonial authorities. They have created a very passive population that should not be able to resist, to protest the injustices and the violence of the tyrant. They want to replicate that in Ambazonia. Their goal is to take away humanity from you, to take away your will, to take away life from you, to take away your ability to think, your ability to have a conscience, your ability to be able to simply express yourself, your ability to dream, your ability to have hope. They want to take away your dignity. They want to transform you into a subjugated, submissive, and a passive being. That's the intention of the occupation. Watch this video. It will help you to understand what the hell is going on. Let me bring you this video so that you can understand what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on. You need to know what is going on and why they are using tactics of terrorism, subjugation, and submissive tactics on the Ambazonian population. You must understand the game. To win the game, you must understand the game. Here we go. The video you're about to watch took place in Bamenda. As you watch and listen, I want you to pay attention very carefully. Look at the surrounding environment. Look at the surrounding environment. The grounds on which they are standing to speak. Look at the surrounding environment. Watch, listen very carefully. How they speak, what they say, and to whom.
Tout le monde comprend français. Je vais vous parler aussi. Parce que il n'y a pas de corrompu sans corrupteur. Vous suivez ce que je dis là?
Oui.
Il n'y a pas de corrompu sans
Corrupteur.
Le corrupteur c'est qui?
C'est nous. C'est nous.
Ok. Vous avez le choix. Vous avez le choix entre vous mettre en règle et ne pas avoir de soucis à donner la corruption. Mais si vous choisissez de ne pas être en règle et que vous vous retrouvez dans cette situation où vous êtes obligé de marchander avec les gendarmes, vous êtes tous mauvais. Je ne veux plus entendre dans ma circonscription qu'il y a eu encore des grèves. Est-ce que vous me suivez? J'ai dit, je ne veux plus entendre que votre syndicat là, vous avez fait ce que vous avez fait maintenant. C'est la toute dernière fois. Est-ce que c'est clair? C'est la dernière. Vous avez compris? Celui qui n'est pas en règle, je demande aussi à nos hommes, verbalisez-les. Laissez-moi les histoires de prendre 10 000, vous mettez dans vos poches. Nous sommes tout petits maintenant. Il faut éviter ça. Je dis, je répète, si j'entends encore, vous avez vu comment on est arrivé là, non? Vous connaissez ce que ça coûte. Je dis, c'est la dernière fois que j'entends qu'il y a encore grève ici. Ceux qui ne sont pas concernés par un problème, chacun porte sa croix.
Ah oui.
Chacun a sa voiture.
Ah oui.
Parce que ce n'est pas parce que quelqu'un a une faute, on veut le verbaliser que tout le monde doit s'arrêter sur la route. Pour déplacer le sous-préfet, pour déplacer les autorités, pour déplacer tout le monde, on vient là pour vous voir. On se pose en cinéma, tout le monde nous regarde. C'est la dernière fois. Est-ce que c'est clair? À bord de mon véhicule, tout le monde.
Fellow Ambazonians, that is the system of occupation. That is how Ambazonians are treated. That is the general of the gendarmes addressing Ambazonian drivers that are protesting the extortions on the roads by the same gendarmes. That is what the middlemen, the beneficiaries of the occupation, the enablers, the colonial administrators, and the associates. That's the system they want you to go back to. That is the system they are asking you to accept. You saw the video. You heard what he said. You heard the tone. He's giving them his final warning. You protest again, you are all going to jail. The day any of you stage a protest, all of you are going to jail. We will deal with you. You must submit to what I say. You must do what I say. Even if it's wrong. Even if it violates all fundamental human rights. You must do it because you are under a military occupation. That is what the paid agents want you to accept as your life. They want you to accept to live in terror, to be deprived of hope, of the ability to dream, of the ability to experience happiness. The purpose of occupation is to take away humanity from the occupied people so that you can turn them into submissive and passive human beings, so that the essence of life has been stripped away from them. Don't give in. When you give in, you've given up on your life. You've given up on hope. You've given up on everything that you deserve as a human being. We have defeated and dismantled the political occupation. Cameroon's military occupation in Ambazonia cannot survive. You heard from Gongo yesterday. They don't have the manpower to occupy Ambazonia. They don't know how to fight and win in Ambazonia. They don't have the resources to sustain the military occupation. There is no money. There are a few things we can do. You've also heard from the IMF. The IMF, through international pressure, has told Cameroon, without a commitment to the international negotiation process, there's no more funding. So there are a few things we as Ambazonians can do for ourselves to get these people out of our land. It's a state of terror. Cameroon is a state of terror. That's what they have brought into Ambazonia. To make the people feel conquered, subjugated, submissive, and transform them into passive beings. What are those few things we can do to turn things around? Monday ghost towns across the Ambazonia territory. Everywhere, the social resistance, the collective social resistance, we must intensify the Monday ghost town across the territory. Every Monday, the Ambazonia territory should be shut down. From the Atlantic states throughout the Savannah states. Collective resistance, collective defiance. Number 2, pay your liberation tax. We are not asking the population to go fight the military. Allow that to our professional forces to deal with them. The Ambazonia Governing Council is changing how we fight this war. We have defeated them. We have relocated them into armor cars. You need high caliber weapons. You need bigger weapons that can penetrate, that can destroy. It costs money. They don't have a lot of these armored vehicles or APC in Ambazonia. They don't have a lot of them. There are 6 of them in Boya. I have the intelligence. There are 6 that are circling the town. 3 are going up, 3 are coming down. Throughout the day, they can walk on the streets of Ambazonia. It doesn't take much to take these things down if we have the right weapons. We are now in charge of the territory. We have relocated them into armored cars. All we did now across the Ambazonia territory are these high caliber materials that can penetrate, that can destroy those APCs. Pay your liberation tax. Those things are expensive. We can acquire them. We need to get Cameroun out of our land. We need to end the suffering, the poverty they have imposed on our people. Cameroun must get the fuck out of our land. These terrorists must get the fuck out of our land. I know most of you don't like that language, but it's a very beautiful word if you're trying to communicate something very serious. All right? It indicates seriousness. Cameroun needs to get out. You can do it. One family can buy an RPG. A couple of Ambazonians can come together. I want you to be angry to what they are doing to our people. To be so angry to the pain Cameroun has caused on our people. To the pain its paid middlemen are causing to our people. Its paid agents are causing to our people. Be angry. Get your family. Contact the Ambazonia Governing Council. All of you have my phone number. Contact any official of the Ambazonia Governing Council and say, we are willing to do whatever it takes to get these people out of our land. How much does an RPG cost? How much does each of those high caliber materials needed to penetrate and destroy, how much does it cost? We want to buy one. We want to take out those 6 armored vehicles in Boya. We want to make sure those people don't freely travel the Mamfe-Kumba road. I have daily intelligence. When they are leaving, where and where they go, when they are coming back. Daily intelligence across the territory. I have videos of when they are leaving, with a precise time. When they are coming back, with a precise time. Very easy to take those things down. It's very easy to get Cameroun out of our land. But you need to be angry to what they have done to our children, what they have done to our mothers, what they have done to our villages, what they have done to our communities, what they have done to our cities. Cameroun must get out. We can do it. Fellow Ambazonians, the Cameroun government, the political leadership for the occupation governance, it don't come to an end. We don't finish them. We don't destroy them. That's why the parliamentarians, the senators, all those people, they don't run. What you don't remember for Ambazonia, now military occupation. Now the thing that I remember now, that military occupation, we don't take control through the strategy of making the territory ungovernable. It don't end the political occupation governance. The military did it now. Now for do three things I want to need for pay attention. Number one, now for terrorize the population. You if you call and say brutalize. Now for terrorize the population. Or brutalize the population. Now for subjugate, choke the population through fear, intimidate the population, frighten the population, and make the population make it become submissive. It must obey them. It must fear them. For transform what people them, make it become very passive. They like man picking where they don't castrate it. In fact, now for castrate the population, and for make the population may not be human again. So that now for take away the humanity from our people them, and then you turn them into people that just so like Nyamangoro, so that if you climb on top of them anyhow you want them. They want to take Ambazonians. They use terrorism, they use subjugation tactics, they use submissive tactics, make our people become so passive for life. So that they be like Nyamangoro, so that La République, they go fit climb on top of our people anyhow. So that when we just see them, we start to shake. But the thing that they want to do for our country. So the military did it now for make the population be so passive, so fearful, so timid, so traumatized, so that when they start for come back, for reset up that occupational political governance, we don't dismantle them. So that when they don't finish or set up that occupational governance, you now don't be such a subjugated, terrorized people then, and now you don't become so submissive. Your life don't finish. For the rest of your life, for the rest of your existence, you don't know how to work hard. You don't know how to think. You don't even fit forget morality anymore. You don't even know who you be anymore. They go don't suck away your life from you. They take away everything will make you human. They turn you like small Nyamangoro. Now Cameroun don't conquer you. For the rest of your life, for the rest of your picking their life, even if you go sleep with a woman, you give belly, they picking them because of how they don't make you become. They picking them will be the same. Very fearful, very timid. And the thing I don't do for La République of Cameroun since they take over that country. And the policy that we are usually institute them, and the policy that we are institute them. They use their military, they use their security forces, they use all those instruments of terror for terrorize the population. That's why when they see La République of Cameroun, they like that. Now the thing that they want to create them for Ambazonia. This resistance, this liberation struggle, we don't rise up for fight these people. And they appeal for all we. We got 750,000 of our mommy them, our papa them, our big papa them, our big mommy them, our uncles, our aunts, our brothers, our sisters. Most importantly, we are picking them. We get 750,000 of our picking them. For the last 6 years, they stay for inside bush. 750,000. People that stay inside bush for 6 years. According to estimates, you get hundreds of thousands with a day for refugee camps across Nigeria, across Niger. Yes, someone a day for Niger. Someone don't cross, so they didn't know for Libya. Someone a day for Tunisia. But most of them still there around Nigeria, Ghana, or that Benin Republic, that Central West African area. And they talk with a lot of Ambazonians who they for Gabon, they for Equatorial Guinea. What about the one who they for jail? You think about them, you need to miss them. It be very, when I'm not talking, maybe our population go fight the republic, military. When I leave that work for the professional army, then we don't get them. For the soldier, then they do a great job. Like when I see the video we come up for Donga today, when I see the military truck, like it pass right for their corner, and they fire directly onto it. That's how brave Ambazonians, but forces they don't become. For you, the Ambazonian civilian, the only few things we require from you. Respect Monday goes down. One day a week, we shut down the entire territory from end to end. We must intensify the resistance. Cameroun must pay a high cost for which they don't do for picking them. For which they don't. Now remember that this same military, it burned 1,000 villages. 1,000 Ambazonian villages. They burn them. Now the same time they tell now, they do those things now for put fear. That means say for terrorize the population. Now for intimidate and frighten the population. Now for traumatize the population. For make them into submissive beings. So they become very passive like Nyamangoro. Because as he talk am today for that video, you no go ever protest again. You no go ever rise up again. Now it's strange that it can't talk for you for Bulu language. Inside your own country. I need to ask you say you hear Bulu language. And he go address you for the occupiers' language. Now the level of Cameroon arrogance that. Because they want to transform you into their passive human being. And in the whole ear, ask you say you don't hear. Make we intensify the Monday ghost towns. Collective resistance. Collective defiance. Number 2, these equipments for fight the military with them now, we don't really defeat them. As you see all them now, you only see them for Amoka. We get a solution. Amoka, there is a solution for Amoka. Now 6 Amokas they boya. 3 that they go up, 3 that they come down. And so they turn from morning to night. As 3 they go the other side, 3 they go the other side. With that gun at them for up. For frightening the population. Why they not fit come out inside the Amoka begin to walk out for the streets of Boya? Why they not fit come out inside that Amoka walk out for the streets of Bamenda? So we don't move them. Now we don't send them into Amokas. Because now we be in charge. We now get a solution for the Amokas. But it requires some heavy investments. It would require make Ambazonians, make we buy, we invest in RPGs. Big ones. Make we invest in RPGs. Into high caliber machines. Gun them. Where they fit penetrate and destroy. Into things the way you fit shoot them. It jam them, it enter, it destroy. One family for diaspora, including ground zero. If you do very well for ground zero, You fit buy one of those things, you give them for forces them. Imagine say if Ambazonian forces them, for Boya, for Meme, for Fakode, they get 3, 4, 5, 6 of those things. Those people that for the pass around? I don't think so. You know why they pass around? Now because they know say Ambazonia, they never invest for the things that we're going to take out those things. They not be foolish. They know. So they mostly invest money now for buy AKs, for gift seats, and then when we see them, they want pass, and then you shoot and AK need to penetrate that this thing. So even if you shoot and just for notify them of your presence, but you don't get any effect for the way they do inside it. In fact, you just waste their own bullets. You need RP, and you need this big gun them with their bullet fit penetrate. Then we need them. A family fit provider. Now the level that with the war they now. We go for change. When the war don't change, we must change. Who's how we make the investments? 2024, Ambazonians must be so serious on their liberation struggle. We will not leave them, see people them, they begin to twist on their head up and down. Focus on the enemy. And waiting will help you get the enemy out of your land. At the end of the day, now waiting matter that. At the end of the day, not be now who can fool you. Now it matter. At the end of the day, you listen now to which voice and now which decision you make. Now which action you make. Because God don't tell you now the devil exists. And if you follow the and if you live on, the devil penetrate your ears and your mind. I'm sorry, your life is fucked up. God be one now. The devil exists. And the devil go now for take you away from your divine path to freedom. The devil now for distract you. The occupier now the master devil. So the occupier go recruit small devil them. What they do like mosquito for your ear. So that you not focus. You must discipline your mind. And you disengage yourself from any place where they put their information. And not there for any place where they put their information. Because I did protect this thing. Make it not be polluted and make it not be poisoned. You must protect your mind. None of you una would drink coffee where person put poison there. None of una. When you see person put poison for coffee, you go run, you no go touch that coffee. Why you deliver me they put poison for your mind? For your soul. Why you deliver? Make the recruited middlemen, those recruited devils. Because la Republic and Pobia, now the big devil, the Satan. And then the middlemen and all these people, they don't recruit them for Facebook, for the twist on ahead. For morning time, they make this message. For afternoon, they make that message. Tomorrow, they tell you this one. The next day, they can't tell you this one. You continue for listen, it will intoxicate your mind. At the end of the day, you go be for the same place. And you become waiting like the Republic be one make you become. A confused and a passive human being. You will be defeated, confused, and passive. The devil don't take over your life. And I get so many of them out there. Protect the sanity of your mind. Protect your happiness. Focus. Make we finish like the Republic of Cameroun. These people are very few of them there. When we don't finish with La Republic, we can't take care of them. When we don't finish with La Republic of Cameroun, accountability go there for that time. For now, una disengage from any place where they put their audios, any place where they share their link, come on for them. Now the poison that they put inside the coffee of your life for poison your mind, for make you not focus, for get the enemy out of our land. We get 750,000 Ambazonians where they live for bush. 6 years is a very long time for people that stay inside bush. It's a very long time. 6 years is a very long time. For all these speaking them with it, some of them they come out, they did 10 years, they did 2 years, now they did 8 years. What will be the psychological, social consequences on those children? What about all our sisters, them way, these young girls and these speaking the way, they come out, they become refugees. They drive the worker inside for a so they come out from Nigeria. They are 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. What do you think their life be like? Do you even think about that? How do you think that they survive? If you hear the stories, some of you no go ever listen, you no go ever waste your time for to listen for all this nonsense. Because you will work on the solution to how we provide the care, get these people them out of our land, and get our people them back, may they come back to a land where they feel live with dignity and care. A land, a time where we start for help them, for heal themselves. Provide shelter and comfort and care. What about those the thousands where they did for jail? You did think about them? How you think they will come back? The problem not be that big for Ambazonia for solve. The problem is not that big. But it requires a different level of caring and focus. It requires a different level of investment. Please. La Republique, the primitive people, the way will defeat them in a very relatively short period of time. Put 20 RPGs on the ground with 100 heads. Take one RPG, you put 10 heads. See what will happen for that territory within a week. And how many armor cars, Ambazonian forces they go fit for capture in 1 week. They go shoot that RPG. Boom! Now all that. Then they jump, enter inside. Bang, 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 bang. Take them all out. Take that armor car. Use them, do something with them, for them. So the solution be very easy. If we solve the problem, we need heavy investments. Heavy investments. Put 20 RPs on the territory. You get a complete game changer. Now this noise with this tumbu them. They make noise. Change the game on the ground. Now by them we can the beg una for talk. Alright? Now the boy language go change. Professor Chris Roberts, the language go change. Madame Melanie Jolie. Mr. Sunak for England. Take down 5 RPs for broad daylight. If Sunak for England, not the call Dr. Abasi, I beg, come for England. Come for number 10 Downing Street. We need to sit down and talk to the Ambazonian people. Let's review the case. It be easy. Make you not think that this thing be so complex. Now the noise they make you feel like it be complex. It be very easy. You get a role for play. Take charge. You know if you do say, hey, Mr. Spokesman, How much did they say one of those things have? I said, okay, ma go call the people then where they buy it. Ma go inside the defense department. Ma go ask them. I'll come back to you. Give me a few hours. I'll come back to you. Mr. Spokesman, how much did they say one of those head that when I they use them for put them for that team time and then the launch them? How much? Give me 2 hours. Ma go get the answer, the precise answer. I'll come back to you. He said, okay, Mr. Spokesman. You said that they sell them this much. Now, how much go help if we buy one RP and we put this number of heads for this place? It will make a difference? We say yes. They buy the RP, they buy the heads, they make video with the code name we give them. We give them, say okay. Say, at this family, they protect your identity, will keep you private, will tell general, will tell the commander for that block. We say, look, at this uncle XXX, for example, right? Now they don't know, say, we not need forget la Republic out of Bui completely. This family don't provide 5 RPs with 25 heads. You see the game changer? Not been a talk. Why would I waste time for social media, for make audios, for the argue with this small devil, this small poor bear devil, the way they recruit and pay them for make that noise for them? Why would I waste my time? Bring the money and let's get the job done. All these noise makers, the moment the things start to change on the ground, you go see their talk will change because they know the consequences they come. Their talk will change. They go start for repent. For now, the fifth speak on behalf of Mr. Bia. Una watch. Sako it talk will change. Okay? Sako it talk, it will change. All them so once things they start for change on the ground and it become very clear, independence is coming, Ambazonia be very sure. The moment when I start for here, the international community start to talk about negotiation, all man so it talk will change. All that they will change. So focus on the ground. Now the ground hold on. Not be out here. Now the ground is determine what will happen for any table. The international community already established for one. Very clean and clear. Who will lead this war? They know. Whether it be in the Swiss talks, the Hague of Sea reject them, and then he proposed say when I must appoint an envoy, which is Switzerland one. Switzerland appoint an envoy. I will not be part of it. The envoy continues to come talk for Dr. Eba privately. And then Dr. Eba will tell us, I don't meet with the Swiss envoy. Whether the Canada talks, the Hague of Sea bring everybody together because they're the most consequential and determining force or organization for Ambazonia. Without the Hague of Sea, there's no Ambazonian liberation struggle. Not me I talk. Oxford. Na I talk. World Bank report. Na I talk. Not be ASU. And not be Oxford. The Oxford University report, when international system they make determination, they go look for the credibility of leaders and their action to the liberation struggle. They need to come here that even a small shit no wipe lies last mosquito noise them for Facebook and for YouTube. I don't meet up with this one. No, you cannot. Until you be a consequential actor to the conflict, they need to talk for you. For all the places where they enter there, because I go there as a representative of the Ambazonia Governing Council. That's all. If I be not just me, Lucas Asu, there's nobody who talks to you because you don't get any consequence to the conflict. If you make a noise for YouTube, you get some small views, you are inconsequential. The international system need to deal with individuals. They deal with consequential parties to the conflict. So any person, if you go for the US Congress, you go prescribe, preach this, it end for day. They will give you the time for talk. No problem. It ends there. You are inconsequential to the conflict. You don't get any impact to the conflict because you don't get a stake. Now, an armed conflict, the person will get the biggest force, now be the most consequential movement. You feel maybe a propaganda from morning till night. There's a difference between propaganda and reality. And Canada talks, pre-talks, a perfect proof for all now. Nothing moves for inside the Ambazonia liberation struggle without the Ambazonia Governing Council. Now the most credible organization, now the most respected organization. I'm not talking others they need to exist. They get their own small level of consequentiality, but their level day. The Ambazonia Governing Council now they decide which will go accept, which will not go accept, which will go happen, which will not go happen. They will bring everybody else as a form for sure say Ambazonia go speak as one. But now only one movement will even decide who be for table and who not be for table. Who sits and who not sits at the egg of sea. So all this much more noise, it get a place. Now just to seek for irrelevant attention. Our boy make this one may be very clear for all now. We go end Cameroun in presence. The leader be very focused. All the liberation tax money, who don't collect them, he never touch, the egg of sin never touch, even 1 franc. Because the leader don't decide, we must end Cameroon in presence. Once they start to make the investment for the liberation tax, everybody will sit straight. Everybody will sit upright. Because for the first time, the Ambazonia Governing Council don't get a budget for the forces. There's no other movement. If you come even for number 10th place, for the effectiveness of the organization, the impactfulness of the organization, the structure of the organization, the power of the organization. There is noise and there is reality. We not live amid the noise, it is step on. We go end Cameroon a presence for our territory. We need you for be part of it. Help we make we end Cameroon their pain on what people them. Noise no go liberate what people them. The noise it go instead prolong the suffering because it help the enemy buy time. Their noise not to help the enemy buy time. For we must quicken for reduce the pain on our people, start for bring back what people do the day inside bush, and to save communities. We get the ability this year for free minimum 2 states. Forget La République du Cameroun completely out of 2 states. We get that chance. But we need that heavy investment. If you know any family member will be well-to-do and they'll be willing for help, please connect me with them. For our people, they are sick. I'll be open, I'll be willing for meet up, for discuss. Even if we did for a WhatsApp group, when I do 10, and you say you want to get a meeting with the Ambazonia Governing Council, please, I'll be open for meet up with una, make we discuss, make all we work together. The egg of sea, one bring all willing Ambazonians where they be committed to Ambazonia freedom for we for work together as nationalists. We're not there for debates about this versus that. We're there on the path. You want work, make we free Ambazonia, can we work together? We're not there for debate about Cameroun, their internal issues. Whether na special status is not concern we. That one a Cameroun a palaver. Even the Cameroun don't abandon the special status. Whether na Mr. Devolution of weti is not concern we. That one a Cameroun a matter. Na Cameroun they sell special status. Na Cameroun they sell federalism. Na Cameroun they sell weti they not offer them. They never offer anything for themselves. How do we can offer them for you? They don't get the means. They don't get the power. Okay? They never offered us since 1961. The one way they began, they take them back for 1972. 12 years, 11 years later, they take them. We have abandoned the noise. That they might only beg that back now. So we be open for visit, for meetup, for shidon down with any constituency, with any people there for any village. For we for start for work together. Women's group, youth groups, una come, una call we. Say, Mr. Spokesman, will be people then from this community. I beg. Now how we will fit participate for the liberation tax? We don't tire waiting like the Republic did one for our people them. How we fit support the egg of sea for move things forward quickly and faster. We don't hear what we talk about this big machine then. We don't gather money together. How much be one of those? We'll tell you the price. How much be one head? Wait, when you knock that thing, it enter inside, it destroy them. We'll tell you now. You say, okay, if we buy 5 head, if we buy 10, if we buy one, that big machine, and then we'll buy 10 heads. You there for a WhatsApp group where there 50 people, 100 people? Call me inside. When I over 5, when I 7 inside, call me. We'll go get a meeting. We'll ask you all the questions. What do you want to know about the egg of sea? What will be the misconceptions we want to get them about egg of sea? Can we get a friendly, brotherly, sisterly discussion as a people? Make we work together with one. Make we form the collaboration. You did run a defense group on the ground, and you want to implement the liberation tax. You go implement the liberation tax on behalf of your group. We go help you, give you the receipts, and that all we ask for now the accountability. We don't want the money. We not take the money. If we raise 10 million, we not come back to the egg of sea, say, egg of sea, this liberation tax policy where you don't implement them. We don't raise 10 million. Thank you for the receipts. For that 10 million, we'll buy 5 sticks and we'll put this number of bullets on the ground. Now all that we want that. We'll not talk to take the money can't get for egg of sea. We just want to make things that become much more accountable on the ground so that the money where they collect them from the population, it be used for the purpose for which they collect that money. That's all the egg of sea want that. So that we start to build clean processes so that the Ambazonian population will not be extorted. All right? So the egg of sea, now the most open organization will get open door policies. Like the other day, how did they call this other guy? What is this guy name? I don't even forget. This other activist. Don Pasho. Last month, through the end of January, Don Pasho, unsuspecting, he showed up for egg of sea fundraiser. I said, hey, Don Pasho, wow, you come for egg of sea fundraiser? What you do here? He said, I come in peace, my brother. I said, okay, Don Pasho, we welcome you in peace. As long as you not come here and can't distract. He said, no, I just come here in peace. Time reach. He put his hand up. They give you time for speak. They say, don't be inside here for so many minutes just to observe. They say, don't get a different impression about the egg of sea. They don't come meet up people there. They just walk them for see how they feel help Ambazonia. And they be focused on what they do. He said, become there as an observer. And the kids more time they talk. He said they will come back. You don't come today, don't come see yourself. Then they will come back. That's the egg of seed. He said, for that they are a small organization. For this other one, the way they call them, say Ambazonian activists or Southern Cameroun activists. He said, represent them. That's fine. So they be welcome. Everybody is welcome. The egg of seed now in a movement. Now you get them. Not me I get them. Not Dr. Abba get them. Now the Ambazonian Liberation Public Movement for all now una egg of seed can be part of this vibrant organization. You get a skill. Are you good in fundraising? You be good for social media? You be good for TV? Can create a program for children's education for ACN. You get a picking way, it be very good for draw cartoons and create these animated characters. Will be good for this computer coding. Will if you create picking their education system using these characters. Bring that picking make and create a program for Ambazonia picking them for TV. May begin to communicate with millions of Ambazonian children. You get a picking where you get talent. Maybe just know how to dance. Make it can create a program on ACN and begin to teach other Ambazonian picking them how for dance, certain dance. Maybe you'll be a sister and you care so much about our young girls and you start for provide young girls education, maybe for women's, for girls, their own skin. As their skin they change, they can't develop them. Maybe you don't go through the experience. And you can start for share your experiences with other Ambazonian children where they go through puberty. Where their hormones they change. They start for find new identity who they be. And you start to provide that kind of education. What you be good at? Will you benefit what people then? What you be gifted in? How you feel use your experiences, your skills for make an impact? Not be on the sideline. When you have been blessed with knowledge, skill, talent, and abilities, transfer them for others. And there's no powerful place to do it than the media. If you make mommy the laugh, if you make papa the laugh, you feel say you be funny, create a segment for ACN. Just to make what people they make they experience a little bit of laughter during difficult times. Please, we be Ambazonians. Make La Republic not make we become very hateful people. Don't allow it. Continue to be kind, loving and caring. But make you not tolerate La Republic, their nonsense for your life. Alright. I want to get my phone number, I want to know how to reach me. Alright. Good night and may God bless all now.